Have you ever pondered about the concept of unconquerability? What does it truly mean to be unconquerable? Today, we delve into the depths of this fascinating idea through the lens of Stoicism. Unconquerability, in its essence, is not about physical might or worldly power. It's not about having insurmountable walls or an unbeatable army. The true meaning of being unconquerable lies within the realm of the mind and spirit. Interestingly, Stoicism, the ancient philosophy of life, provides us with a unique perspective on this concept. It teaches us that unconquerability is about the strength of one's mind, the resilience of one's spirit, and the ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. Stoics believed in the power of the mind and its ability to shape our reality. They practiced mental exercises to foster resilience and fortitude, to cultivate an unconquerable spirit. These exercises, similar to modern mindfulness practices, involve introspection, reflection, and a deep understanding of oneself. Imagine a fortress not built of stone and mortar, but of thoughts and beliefs. It stands tall, unyielding, and impervious to the storms of life. This is what Stoics aim to build: a fortress of the mind, an unconquerable spirit. Stoic exercises help us in nurturing this fortress. They enable us to face adversity with calm and composure, to stand unflinching in the face of life's trials and tribulations. They teach us to accept what we cannot change, to focus on what we can, and to always strive to act with wisdom and virtue. This, my friends, is the art of mastering unconquerability. It's not about never falling, but about always getting up. It's not about avoiding hardship, but about facing it with courage and grace. It's about the strength of the mind, the resilience of the spirit, and the power of the self. So the next time you find yourself in the face of adversity, remember this: true unconquerability is not about physical prowess or worldly power. It's about the strength of your mind, the resilience of your spirit, and the wisdom of your actions. Indeed, true unconquerability lies not in physical prowess, but in mental fortitude and resilience. In the realm of Stoicism, understanding the distinction between passions and emotions is of utmost importance. Let's embark on a journey to understand this crucial difference. Passions, in the Stoic sense, are not the intense love for art or the burning desire to achieve greatness. Rather, they are irrational impulses that cloud our judgment and disrupt our tranquility. They are the unchecked anger that flares up in traffic, the uncontrolled envy towards a colleague's success, or the debilitating fear of failure. These passions are like wild horses, dragging us where they will, often leading us astray. On the other hand, emotions are a natural part of the human experience. They are the joy at a friend's wedding, the sadness at the loss of a loved one, and the anticipation of a long-awaited vacation. Emotions, unlike passions, do not necessarily cloud our judgment or disrupt our tranquility. They are a part of life's rich tapestry, adding depth and color to our experiences. The Stoics were not emotionless robots who sought to eradicate all feelings. Instead, they strived for a clear understanding of their emotions and aimed to keep their passions in check. They recognized that while we cannot control the events that trigger our emotions, we can control how we respond to them. And this is where the art of unconquerability comes into play. By distinguishing between passions and emotions, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and composure. When a wave of anger threatens to sweep us away, we can recognize it as a destructive passion and choose not to succumb to it. When we feel joy, we can savor it without letting it cloud our judgment or lead us to irrational decisions. This is not an easy task, and it requires constant vigilance and self-awareness, but the reward is worth the effort. By mastering this distinction, we can maintain our composure, make rational decisions, and lead a life of tranquility and fulfillment. Mastering this distinction empowers us to maintain our composure and rationality, making us truly unconquerable. When all else fails, what is our last line of defense? It's a question that has haunted humanity throughout the ages. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers renowned for their calm under pressure, had an answer. They called it the inner citadel. This isn't a physical fortress, but a mental one, a sanctuary within our minds, unassailable by external forces. The inner citadel is our last bastion of resilience and unconquerability. It's a place where we can retreat to, regroup, and reassess when life's pressures become too great. But how does one build such a fortress? The answer lies in the practice of Stoicism. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or denying pain. Rather, it's about understanding that we have control over our reactions to the world around us. We can choose to be overwhelmed by adversity, or we can choose to remain steady, calm, and unconquerable. The process of fortifying our inner citadel begins with understanding our own minds. We must become aware of our thoughts, our reactions, our fears, and our desires. This self-awareness is the first brick in the walls of our mental fortress. The next step is developing resilience. This is achieved through practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and reflection. These practices help us to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity, to maintain our inner peace even when the world around us is in chaos. And finally, we must cultivate courage, the courage to face our fears, to confront our challenges, and to endure hardship. This courage is the shield that protects our inner citadel, that allows us to remain unconquerable in the face of adversity. Building an inner citadel is a lifelong journey. It's not something that can be accomplished overnight, but with patience, perseverance, and the principles of Stoicism, we can fortify our minds, build our resilience, and become truly unconquerable. So when all else fails, we have our inner citadel, a fortress of the mind, a sanctuary within, a place of calm amidst the storm. Our inner citadel, fortified through Stoic practice, serves as our last bastion of resilience and unconquerability. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful weapon, the power of choice. Imagine a world where you are not at the mercy of your circumstances, but rather a world where you have the control to respond to them in a way that best serves you. This is the world of Stoicism, a world where you are the master of your reactions, your emotions, and ultimately, your life. In the realm of Stoicism, the power of choice is the cornerstone that holds everything together. It's the key that unlocks the door to personal freedom. It's the compass that guides us toward tranquility amidst the storm of life's challenges. The beauty of this power lies in its simplicity. It's not about controlling the uncontrollable, but rather choosing how we respond to the uncontrollable. It's about understanding that while we cannot control the events that happen around us, we can always control our reactions to these events. The power of choice allows us to be the architects of our internal world. It empowers us to maintain our tranquility when faced with adversity, to choose reason over impulse, and to navigate life with a sense of calm and control. See, the power of choice is not about ignoring our emotions, but rather it's about choosing not to be enslaved by them. It's about acknowledging our emotions, understanding them, and then choosing a response that aligns with our values and goals. The power of choice is the pillar that supports our unconquerability. It's the shield that protects us from the tumultuous waves of life. It's the sword that allows us to cut through the fog of confusion and navigate towards clarity. Remember, the power of choice is not a gift that is given, but rather it's a skill that is honed. It's a muscle that is strengthened with practice. It's a journey that requires persistence, patience, and resilience. So, harness the power of choice, for it is the key to living a life of tranquility and resilience. The power of choice is our greatest weapon in the face of adversity, allowing us to remain unconquerable no matter what life throws our way.